Finally tonight, a little magic of the mind. If you've been on the internet recently, you've likely seen our next guest. Oz Pearlman, better known as Oz the Mentalist, has gone viral countless times for his TV appearances correctly predicting things like names and numbers people have in their heads. And even when things don't go initially right, like this moment on CNBC Squawk Box late last year, in the end, it's all part of the show. Take a look.
Close your eyes, close your eyes. First name is Mark, is that correct?
Yeah.
Joe, do me a favor, tell us all which company, open it up, Meta, Zuckerberg, is that right?
No.
What do you mean?
That's not the one I got.
Which company is it? Who's the person?
He's going to get it. Mark Klaus.
Mark Klaus.
Campbell's Soup.
Campbell's Soup? I'll go with Campbell's Soup.
Holy, I can't even say this. This is not fair.
It looks like magic, but Oz says he's not a mind reader. According to him, he just reads people. In a new book, Oz teaches his readers how to apply the principles of mentalism to their everyday lives, at home and at work, to read people more effectively and achieve success. And Oz Pearlman joins us now here in studio. Oz, it is such a pleasure to talk to you.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
I saw that clip, and since then I've wanted to talk to you because I couldn't believe it.
I knew it would happen.
It's incredible. For our viewers at home, what is a mentalist?
So a mentalist is not a mind reader or a psychic or supernatural. I want to get that out of the way right now. Everything I do is a learnable skill that I've spent about 3 decades perfecting.
Right.
It's kind of like a magician because I use some of the same tactics as a magician, but minus the sleight of hand. So I'm not having you pick a card, any card, and finding it. I'm seeing how you would think about potentially choosing a card in your mind, influencing you and guiding you in a certain way.
It's in the school of magic, then.
It's 100% the school of magic, but it goes further than magic.
And your roots, where you really developed your skills, if you will, were at a young age. It's kind of interesting, right? A lot of people, including myself, I started doing news at the age of 15. You started, I think, around 13, right?
Exactly right.
And you were working in restaurants?
I was. That was my hustle. So I started this at age 13. I was barely tall enough to make it to the bar. And I was at 14. I somehow sweet-talked my way into a restaurant gig, and I'd go do close-up magic table to table. And that was the school of hard knocks for me, to learn how to win people over, how to figure out what's going on in their head when they meet me, how to overcome fear of rejection, how to kind of get my confidence boosted. All the skills that have helped me throughout the course of my life and career were all learned at that young age, just by iterating over and over and learning what people think.
In the book, you say it's not a supernatural ability, right?
It isn't.
Can anyone do what you do?
I 100% think that anyone can do what I do, but the ceiling might differ for different people. The same way, if you start playing piano, will you make it to Carnegie Hall one day? I won't. I don't know if you will. But no matter how much practice you put in, you might not make it, right? There's an innate skill, God-given gift, whatever you want to call it, to get better beyond a certain point.
What do you think the difference is between someone like yourself and someone like David Blaine or David Copperfield, someone like that?
So between the two of those, who are huge, inspirations to me, very clear cut. My whole ethos is one of knowing how people think, and by knowing how people think, I determine what they think. My show is not magic. It is mentalism. It is the illusion of me reading your mind.
What do you think about magicians that reveal their tricks?
There's nothing you can do about it. Honestly, I think what it demands is innovation, so that if people reveal it, there's something to be said for the fact that people want wonder, and that it doesn't matter what gets revealed at a certain point in time. You just want to enjoy yourself. So I think there's been revelations. There's a masked magician for years. It's in one ear, out the other. People want to feel wowed. They want to feel like kids again, and it requires you to keep innovating.
In your performances and your interviews, you keep things very positive. I do want to ask you, a lot of people out there pay a lot of money to psychics, to people that say they can look into the future. Have you ever seen anyone that you could not understand what they were doing? In essence, have you ever seen anyone that you didn't think it was a trick?
So I can't say a sweeping statement, because I think it would be it would be arrogant. So many people have shared with me the experience of psychics that they can't explain, and that I can't explain based on the way they describe it. But in the same vein of what I do, which is I not only know how to know what you're thinking, I know how to change your thoughts in a certain way. I know how to highlight certain memories and make others be forgotten. A good psychic does the exact same thing.
So you remember the hits. When you see psychics, you see your own stuff there.
When I see most psychics, I see people doing what I do worse than I do it. So if I had a different moral compass, I would be an extremely great psychic, because the same thing I do is what they do. I reveal secret information that you couldn't possibly know, and I do it based on means that are worldly. I'm not talking to dead people. I'm reading you.
Yeah.
A good psychic watches you, and when they say the right thing on the right name, they see your body tense in a certain way, and they go, oh, I got a hit. Let's keep going down that path.
Yeah.
It's just like fly fishing.
And it's just like reps, too, right? The more you do, the better you get at it.
10 years ago, I cringe when I see my appearances.
Really?
Yeah, because I've gotten so much better. It's just because hundreds and hundreds and thousands of shows have allowed me to improve my techniques and skills.
You talked about it a little bit, but talk about it more now because it's in your book. Some of the tips that you give people. You give people an example of when it comes to dieting sometimes.
Yep. So the book is all about secrets to success. I am not teaching you to be a mentalist. If you buy my book and you want to learn these tricks, get a different book. That's not useful for you. I want to teach you the skills surrounding how to read people more effectively, like you said. So many people, their fear of rejection is what keeps them down in life. It's the fear of rejection and failure that doesn't allow you to go after your dream. I worked on Wall Street out of college.
Yeah.
Everyone thought I was crazy when I quit my job. I had a high-paying job. They're like, you're nuts, man. You're going to be a what? A mentalist? You think my mom said, great job? She's like, you're crazy. So what did I do? Step A, step B, step C that allowed me to get to where I am today. And how do you learn how to fast-track your success? That's what it is. Knowing how to influence people and win them over in a deeper way.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a great example. You talked about dieting.
Right.
Dieting is achieving a goal where, for me, I realized that I need to trick my own brain. When I run marathons and ultra marathons. That's kind of the side hustle. And I need to lose weight, get a little fit, drop a few pounds. The second night I'm doing it, I'm like, oh my God, I want a burrito right now. I want to have some dessert and chocolate. So I know that if I argue with myself, I'm going to win. My brain's going to say, screw it. I'm breaking down. I want to eat this now. Yeah. So instead, I would set an alarm for 10 minutes from now and never say no to yourself. No doesn't work. I would say, I'm going to eat anything I want in 10 minutes, but first, I'm going to have a huge glass of water, and I'm going to eat a banana or something healthy that's got a lot of fiber, or an apple. I'm going to force myself to eat that. When the alarm goes off in 10 minutes, if I still want that cake, that burrito, that chocolate, I'm going to have it. Screw you, the person who's dieting, the good angel. And 10 minutes later, you know what happened? I didn't want it.
Yeah.
Because so much of what it is your brain tricking you. If you can rewire your brain, use the tricks and skills of a mentalist on yourself, you can achieve success.
So let me ask you, do you use this with, say, your doctor? When you're like, doctor, can I see you in a couple, can I see you in 2 weeks? He's like, I got no appointments. Can you tell that he's lying to you?
So I'll tell you where it's very useful. One, I have 5 children.
Okay.
Very useful with your kids.
Right.
And I want you to know, for parenting, knowing what they're thinking and knowing when they're lying to you is a superpower in life. So even if you're a parent or you want to enhance your relationships, I think there are skills associated with mentalism that you can apply to your life.
Right.
Another one is negotiation, which everybody knows. You don't need to be a mentalist to know that negotiating is lying, Tom.
Yeah.
Somebody's lying to you. You go, oh, I won't take $1 less. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. So if we can find out what is their bottom number, what is their body language telling you, what are all of their indicators of interest, and how they react to you. How long does it take them to respond?
And what about breaking someone's poker face? Because obviously great negotiators have good poker faces.
So poker face is a funny one because anyone watching this should say right away, this guy's full of crap. Why doesn't he just go win millions of dollars at poker?
Yeah.
Because it's not a superpower. I am not psychic. My skills don't generalize to everything in life.
Got it.
When I'm performing, I get to call the shots. So if I were to ask you right now, imagine a card in your hand. I would guide you through a series of procedures to try to deduce what you have. I don't just know it. I have to figure it out.
Right.
I'm telling you the truth. So in a poker table, I can't say to the person next to me, if she's got cards, look at me, think ace, think this. She'll be like, I'm not listening to you, buddy. Stop.
Right.
So I need to control a series of procedures that occurs for me to get the information.
Have you read somebody and they were so afraid or they were so in shock that you had to sort of calm them down?
I have had people cry during performances. I have had people run out of the room famously. Watch my NFL clips. That happens at pretty much every team. But I think some people, again, if you hit a certain emotional point, a trigger point, if they think of someone's passed away or someone they haven't talked to in ages, or if you get to a memory that they believe no one could possibly know, then yes, that can set.
And that's happened with you.
That happens every day. That's my life.
And that's just reading people. That's not reading their mind. That's just using the tips you have.
So it's using a series of skills. I don't want to lie to you and tell you, oh, it's not all his body language.
Right.
You can just body language and know somebody's ATM PIN code.
Yeah.
You know, that didn't work as well with Joe Rogan.
Right.
Pretty flustered, but it's using a series of skills added together. Yeah. Just like a chef has sauces, has salt, has pepper, has garlic. I have all different methods to not just get into what you're thinking, but honestly, the other part is to guide you to where I want you to go.
Did you have someone like a mentor? Did people help you along the way, or is this something is it a very singular sort of career?
It's a little bit of both, but there's literally a chapter in my book that's all about how to find mentors. Because if you want to fast track your success, the best way is find someone who's where you want to be in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, a decade.
No, I agree. I tell people that all the time. Yeah.
And how do you get your mentor to share with you that knowledge? Everyone's so busy, right? You want to create not just a take relationship, but a give and take. You want to learn how to give, so that at the moment you need to take, they want to give you that. Yeah. You want to create those relationships, and that's all about deeper bonds, and not just networking to get something from someone, but know what's going on in their head. What do they want that you can give? It might be time. It might be doing something they hate, right? Go shovel their driveway. Yeah. Find a way.
All right. Great tips. Again, check out the book. It's incredible. I do want to ask you, do you think you can read my mind?
So I told you I can't read minds, even though it's in the book. But what I like, do you know what I like?
Yeah.
Spontaneity.
Okay.
I like when something impulsive happens. How many people do you think you've interviewed in your life? Round, just
probably thousands. I'm sure. Yeah.
And during every interview, I'm sure you have a series of things you do. One of them is to be polite.
Yeah.
You silence your phone.
Yeah.
So this is why I say in this moment, imagine this scenario is that your phone was not on silent.
Okay.
And suddenly it rings and you're mortified and you go, oh my God. And you're trying to turn it off and you grab it out. Imagine you're pantomime. Don't actually grab your phone.
Okay.
It's in your pocket. You grab it out and you're about to silence it and you look down, and right when you do, you see on the screen a name of someone calling you.
Okay.
You silence it, you put it away.
Yeah.
In that moment, when you look down, your brain just filled in a blank. Because I led you. I said, you look down, you're surprised. Who called you? You see that person. Your body language, I could tell you.
Okay.
It should be 50-50, but it's 100% you thought of a guy. Is that correct?
Yeah.
See, I could tell you, if it was a female, there would have been a different reaction. Now you're wondering, what would that have been?
Yeah.
When was the last time you have spoken to this person? Give me a sense. Days, weeks, months?
Maybe weeks.
Weeks.
Yeah.
Think of their name.
Okay.
Not just who they are to you.
Yeah.
See, if it would have been family, think of who they are to you. I think it's a friend. Don't say anything more.
Okay.
Think if the name is short, medium-sized, or long.
Okay.
Now, right away, just you saying okay that quickly, you don't realize you gave a lot away. I'm serious.
No, I see.
Because
I understand.
If the name was an in-between, like if the name is 6 or 7 letters, you go, is that medium? Is that long? You hesitate. You knew instantly whether it was short, medium, or long. There's only one way that happens. If it's really long, it's really short.
Right.
And you said okay too quick. The name is short.
Yeah.
Think in your head, 3, 4. It's 3 letters, isn't it? It is.
Oh, my gosh.
You're a journalist. You're on Nightly News.
Yeah.
You need to know. I didn't tell you who to think of in this moment, right? This was entirely your choice.
Yeah.
This is utterly random. Think of all 3 letters of his name.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
I ask you to picture your phone going off. It calls. You have no idea who calls. You literally look at it in your mind. You imagine this person's name. There is no way in the world I could know this, could I?
There's no way you could know
Keep your eyes closed. I want the viewer at home to see it, so I can't change my mind.
Okay.
Open your eyes. Tell us, who did you picture calling you?
Name or just his first name?
First name.
Tim.
Tim.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. That is crazy. I should have thought of a more complicated name. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay.
You know what? You get a mulligan. You get a mulligan. You told me that you've literally thought that the number is over 1,000. You're in the 4 digits of how many people you've interviewed. Is that right? Mm-hmm. I always like for someone who interviews for a living.
Yeah.
I disappear from here.
Yeah.
And you get to.
Right.
Think of the number one love to interview.
Okay.
Can you see it in your mind?
Yeah.
Bam, you just thought of this person.
Just thought it, yeah.
Right when we shake hands.
Yeah.
Imagine I could turn into that person.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Pull out your hand. And right at this last moment, right now, you ready?
Yeah.
You change your mind. This makes it spontaneous. Don't go with that first person.
Okay.
Change your mind.
Okay.
Next person,
Okay.
Bob Marley is who you just thought of when you change your mind, isn't it?
Oh my! I can't. I'm trying to think if I've ever said that anywhere. That is crazy. I cannot believe you. I don't know what to say. This is crazy. Oh, you are starting. That is crazy.
The gold standard. He changed his mind at the last moment.
That's crazy. The second choice. It's crazy. And that wasn't an easy one. But I'm racking my brain. Did I ever say that in an interview somewhere? But you'd have to probably go, and you probably didn't have time to go through all that. That's wild.
He's going to go through his whole life right now.
I'm going to go.
ChatGPT, tell me who I would interview. You know, how about this? I keep asking the questions. The phone rings. Who is the person? Who would you like to interview? You get to ask me a question.
Okay.
You get to ask me a question. a question about yourself.
Yeah.
That no matter what online presence, no matter how much I research you, no matter how much anything, swear to God above, there is no way I could know what question you're about to say to me.
There is no way you would get this answer.
Now, when we go right now online, people always say the same thing. Well, you set this up. Did he write this down somewhere? Did he write the question down? Did he enter the question in his phone? Did he whisper it to somebody? Zero. This question right now that you're about to ask is only a thought in your mind. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
Ask me the question. What's the question?
I just want to be really clear with our viewers. There's no way that he would know this. There's probably a few people on the planet that would know this. I know you haven't spoken to them.
Let's go.
I just can't believe that you would know this.
If you ask me the question, could I guess it just from what the question is?
Maybe, but it's going to be very hard.
If you say to me, what age was I when I got my driver's license? I go 16. It's not like that.
It's not like that. It's incredibly complicated.
Great.
And it's not easy.
Ask me the question.
When I played Little League,
yep.
What was the name of my first team?
Okay.
And again, this is such a weird. If he gets this, I don't know what to do.
Okay, let's break it down because this is impossible.
Yeah,
we've established
it's
there's
impossible.
No setup. There's no way I could know this. Couldn't have known what you were about to say.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. There's no way.
Imagine that I hand you a pad of paper.
Yeah.
And I ask you to write down the name of that Little League team.
Yeah.
How many words? Tell us how many words it is.
3 words.
3 words. 1 word, 2 words, 3 words. In your mind, focus on one of the 3 words that to you feels the most interesting. Do you have one of the words that you're thinking of?
Okay.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
You look down. Your eyes went to the bottom.
Okay.
They jumped back up to the second word. You completely excluded the first word. It was very telling.
That's crazy that you even picked up on that. You're 100% right.
Eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
So you thought of the 3rd word. Is that what you went with?
I went with the second one.
Okay, so you changed from one to another, but the first word seems innocuous, which tells me that maybe it's I don't know what it is. If you're thinking of this word, pick any letter in that word. So I don't know if it's the second word. Just look at the word and imagine again you see all the letters, whether it's short or long, and I want you just in your mind to reach over and just grab a letter and just focus on that letter. Maybe something interesting.
Okay.
Do you have a letter?
Yeah. Of the second word, right?
Any word you want. If that's the one you're focused on, I'm fine with it. If you want to change right now, it's your show. You're the name up here. All right. I looked to see. You didn't do the first letter, did you?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
That's so funny you did that. Someone cuts you off on the highway, Tom. I'm not saying you would do it. You seem very friendly, not a lot of rage. But under your breath, it's called a sub-vocalization. The kids are in the back. You don't say a swear, but you go, you. Right? Did you see me do that?
I saw you do that.
You knew what I was going to say.
Yeah.
This is squeaky. F. Were you thinking the letter F? You were, right? It could have been a V. It could have been a V.
I'm telling you right now, if you get this, I'm going to go straight to St. Patrick's Parade. If you get this,
you could run out of here.
Crazy.
It's almost Christmas. I'm putting this down.
I cannot believe there's no way.
Should I? So people always think that if I write it later. I do something. So close your eyes.
Yeah.
Take out your little earbud that talks to you from the control room, so nobody says you could be hearing a thing.
Okay.
Cover your eyes with your hand, please.
Okay.
And I want everyone at home to see what I just wrote down, that he challenged me on the spot on a question. Open your eyes.
Open them?
Please. Little League, right? 8 years old. I wouldn't say you peaked, but you were very good that year. What was the nickname you had for that Little League team? Tell us.
The nickname?
Whatever you called it. I don't know if this is the real name.
The name of the team?
Yeah.
Geez, I think it was like the nickname. Okay.
No. What did you say was the 3 words? What was
the name of the team. Yeah. So want me to say it?
Sure.
Okay. It was named after a restaurant in Miami at the time of the. It was called the French Connection.
It was called the French Connection.
Oh my gosh. Call St. Patrick's. I am going. Oh my gosh. I do not know how you got that. That is
3 words.
Is impossible.
And I've got 3 words for you. Buy the book. There we go.
Wow, Oz Pearlman, you just blew me away. I don't know what to think. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
Incredible. I'm stunned. I'm actually out of words. I have a prompter here, but I'm out of words. We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.